All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Money Isn't Hard. I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. It has been dropping like crazy. I'm sure you've seen the news stories where it's gone down, down, down. So, what has caused it in the last few weeks to really gone down? Well, I can tell you without a doubt, it's because of this group right here, China. China is causing the chaos with Bitcoin. Okay, several weeks ago, and maybe 2 months ago at this point, you had China come out and say, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, we're going to start regulating it, etc. They're going to crack down on it. Well, they came out with another threat. That threat has caused the Bitcoin prices to drop dramatically. And when I say dramatically, I mean down to 31,700. We haven't seen a number this low in a long time. In fact, since June 8th, 2.5 weeks ago at this point. And that's because the government is starting to have the other businesses, which for all intents and purposes, they own and control, crack down on the currency. That is causing this issue. And you have one province which has taken about 90% of the Bitcoin miners in China offline. So these miners are all hiding now. They're all stopping it. I've seen the videos on TikTok where they're turning off the buttons and they're shutting it all down. Do I think they're all going to stay offline forever? Probably not. Some of them will pop back up. China's China. They're going to start they're all about making money. So they're going to turn their little machines back on soon and start spitting out some Bitcoins at them for transfer fees, finding new blocks, etc. But I want to highlight why this is such an issue. When you have something that can be manipulated by a single country banning it, and you can have a drop from $60,000 to $31,000, $32,000 in 2 or 3 months, that is not a safe investment, guys. In fact, I would say that is one of the highest risk investments you can make. There are people out there on TikTok, there are people everywhere saying, oh, buy Bitcoin, it's going to go back up. And you know what? They were here, right? They bought in, it went up, it went back down. They said, hey, I still made money. Buy it, guys. And then it went back up and they're happy, and probably a lot of people sold. So let's see what it was. Back here, you go up. Ooh, I made 28%. I'm going to hold on to it. Hold. Don't take profits. We don't do that here. Not Bitcoin. We don't take profits. One of the biggest mistakes you can make investing is not taking profits. So I feel bad for the suckers that bought here. These people bought because they were getting told to. They kept losing money and they got told, just hold it. And all of a sudden on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, oh, buy, guys. Buy. It'll go back up. And they saw this number start going back up. Went back up and they're only down 10% here, 8%. And then some things start happening. News starts breaking and things start falling. In just a matter of what? What is this? Let's get our ruler, start here. That's the 10th of May to here. That's 19th of May. 9 days. They lost 36% of their money. You have to know when to take profit and you have to know when to stop the bleeding. Stopping the bleeding is the most important thing other than knowing when to take profits. Because you know what? I wouldn't mind it if I invested here and it went up 30% and I sold enough to cover my investment. Watching it go down, okay, that's fine. I didn't make money, I didn't lose money. It just, it equaled itself out. I took profits. But you know what? These people that bought in here, the ones that really don't know too much about investing, they're now down 51.01%. Please, for the love of God, guys, don't invest in things that you don't know anything about. Okay. If you have no money coming in the bank and you're barely surviving, the worst thing you can do, something that I literally see people do every day, is buy Bitcoin with a credit card. Yeah. People are actually, instead of spending money on their mortgage payment, on their rent, they're buying Bitcoin thinking they're going to become millionaires overnight. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The risk is too high. Don't do it. Now, I'll be honest with you. Am I thinking about buying a few $100s worth here? Yeah. I might. I might lose it all, but, $100 to me, that's fine. I'll lose $100. But guys, you got to be weary of everything you hear. Please, I see people every day losing money on things that they bought because somebody on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook told them to. Do the research yourself. Take the proper precautions. Sometimes that may mean setting a stop loss for 15%, 20%, 30%. Once you start getting down to 50% losses, yikes. Now I want to talk to you about another thing. Bitcoin's moving into a death cross situation. So a death cross is when the average price over the last 50 days is below the 200-day moving average. So let's look at this article. This is right here. I think it's great. It shows you exactly what's going on. Indicator is typically seen as a closely watched technical measure that could offer a hint at more pain to come. Amid a recent downturn, seen it lose 40% over past 2 months. This is scary, guys. Now, this is what really is worrying. Okay, it failed to retake 40,000. It could retest the $30,000 level. Should that happen, right? Goes below 30,000. It could have a tough time finding support in the $20,000 range. Guys, scary, not good. Below 20,000. If you invested at $60,000, $50,000, that's more than half your investment gone in the air. I don't want to, look, I'm not trying to cause fear. I'm not trying to fearmonger or cause panic or whatever, but you need to be aware of what's going on. And the fact is, a lot of these people that are touting certain cryptocurrencies, whether it's Bitcoin, Cardano, any of these, I even saw something for a porn site the other day. They're scammers, okay? They're trying to get you to buy something that legitimately has no value. Bitcoin, I believe, is here for the long haul. Same with a few other ones, Ethereum, etc. But I think the road for it to become a stable currency is not going to be this year, nor next year. It's going to be a tough road. There's going to be ups and downs, and there's going to be some cliffs, and I think we're at that cliff right now. We just fell off the first cliff, and I think the second cliff might be inbound. Because if this goes under 30,000 and we shrink below 20,000, I don't think you're going to see a lot of people investing in it anymore. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Remember, this is Money Isn't Hard, and if you enjoyed the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe. Appreciate you. Have a good one.